What do you think, Capone? What do you think about all these bike parts scattered everywhere? Alright, so I got the other RSV stripped most of the way down yesterday. There's the frame and swing arm and rear shock, rear wheel, motor, subframe, and subframe tray. I still had the front brake lines stuck on it with a set of coils. That's the little doodad that goes underneath the triple tree bottom clamp. There's the front end. Well, I'm probably gonna keep the wheels so I have a spare set if I decide I want to go ahead and track this mille. I have one ready to go, but I also want to swap out swing arms, because this one has both of the spools still on it, and the swing arm on mine had this side busted off. So I'll swap them out, and then everything else can be for sale. So if anybody needs pots, got a rear shock and dog bone links available, subframe and tray. Got one Brembo brake caliper, and that was for the front left side. Set of coils, subframe. That guy there, that's the tail cover, peeling on cover, rear seat latch. And then I've got covers over here, motor covers, complete clutch, a set of clocks. They do work. I plugged them in and they show like 60,000 kilometers. I believe that's what they said. If anybody's interested, I can plug them back in and get video of that. And this tank, it's got a couple little dings on it. There's one right there, and there's one on the other side, if I remember right there, a little ding, and then a little ding right there. It does not have a fuel pump assembly, and it's got a little bit, let me see if I can turn my, little bit of surface rust inside, but not a whole lot yet. But yeah, that can go. So if anybody's interested in parts, holler, shoot me an offer. I'm not trying to make $1 million on this stuff. I'm just, trying to recoup a little bit so I can fund more parts, or even trade if somebody's got a headlight and tail light or available. I'd happily trade, but that's what I'm after, is a headlight and tail light at this point for my mille, and a windscreen. But I can always just find one of those for 50, 80, 100 bucks, something like that on eBay. But headlights are freaking expensive. I'm seeing them for $250, $300. I saw one for $400 on freaking eBay. I'm like, god damn. Now the motor, it might be a good motor. Somebody started breaking it apart and did not know what the hell they were doing. And if you look here on this intake cam gear, they cut the damn cam chain and cut into the freaking gear, and then just let the cam chain drop down into the case. So it does try and spin over a little bit, can rock it back and forth until it binds on the chain. So what I want to try and do is fish the chain out and see if I can get this, you know, thing to spin over with the other side still connected, because it does still have its chain connected, and it all actually looks pretty damn good, except for where they cut the damn cam chain on the other side. But I mean, it looks like everything under the valve covers is still there. They didn't start stripping all of that stuff out. And that's as far as I've gone with pulling the motor down. Just pulled the clutch basket and everything out, pulled the shift shaft out. The transmission does work. It seems to shift fine through all gears. But I'm not opposed to breaking the motor down and, you know, selling off individual parts either. Really don't care. I'd kind of prefer to just sell the whole thing if somebody needs a parts motor or want to try and resurrect this one. I do not know yet if, you know, if it's got decent cylinders and pistons, if it's got good compression or any of that. But it is available. I don't think I need it. Oh yeah. All right, so my face, I'm real. I'm not a scammer, and I don't have something I can write the date on. But it's today's date, whatever today's date is. Let me see. It is Tuesday, April 2nd. How about that? But yeah, that's what's going on in my world. What else do I need from you? Oh, I need another little cotter clip and the little caps that go on the underside of the seat. I need one more of those. And I need the little lock bolt nut things that lock the fairings in place. Various hardware here and there. Fortunately, the parts bike did have the nut for the top clamp, so I got that on there. Yeehaw! But yeah, y'all holler if you need anything from, you know, what I have available anyway. But I'll sell that whole front end for, I don't know, a couple $100, $250. The whole thing, minus the wheel, of course. I'm seeing just, you know, individual freaking fork tubes going for $250 to $300. So, same with that rear shock. I know those things are expensive as hell. And I'm willing to be real reasonable. Just let me know what you need. Machine out.